Hey, up a ladder with Chad of Trifecta Wildlife. We are working on a louvered gable vent today. These are very vulnerable to all varieties of wildlife. The internal screens are junk. They just break and rip and don't really do much to protect you from wildlife. You can see in this case we had raccoon entry. So that's what all this dirty in is. All that dirty is just raccoon footprints, mud, their body oils, that kind of stuff. Right here is where the raccoons actually enter the attic itself. You can see how easy that is. It's not difficult. So today we're going to get this cleaned up, painted, and properly excluded and show you how that's done. All right, so next step, we've got things cleaned up and ready for the protection on the gable vent. So next step is installing this steel welded wire material on the exterior of the vent body. So let's get that done. All right, so we are now functionally excluded. So we've got this cord wrench, steel welded wire on the outside of the vent. This protects it from everything, mice, bats, on up to raccoons, which of course are species that was intruding in this attic. So this is great stuff. Functionally excluded now. It still looks terrible, right? Who wants to see all of these little fasteners around the perimeter of the vent? To me, this is like throwing up the Tyvek or house wrap on a house and saying, well, now it's functionally weather resistant. No, you still got to finish that and get the siding hung and that kind of stuff. So this is not completed. Leaving it at this point is not a finished gable vent. So we'll show you how we're going to finish with trimming this out. All right, so next step is going to be to trim this gable vent out. You can see here we got the trim pieces fabbed up, white in this case, simple color blend with the house. We're just going to give it this nice finish trim, show you how to make it back in the shop briefly, and we'll get this installed. All right, and now we are done. This is a fully excluded and nicely aesthetic gable vent. So full protection with the steel welded wire, nice aesthetics, not seeing all the ugly fasteners around the perimeter of the vent. It's trimmed out, it's nice. It's like a house with siding on it, not just Tyvek, right? So this is how they ought to be done. It's your house. How do you want it done? Would you expect less than this? Because we wouldn't.